Cheaper Than Dirt presents.
Thank you, Lord. Say when. My name's Colorado. I've been hunting my whole life. Guiding, outfitting, and hunting.
Where in the world?
30 years now, I've made my living outdoors.
Somewhere in the outback.
We're in Mongolia.
Hello, Argentina. Right on the El Bicho. Red Square, Moscow, Russia.
Howdy, Colorado. Welcome to New Zealand.
Where in the world?
I just love it so much. I'm gonna keep on loving it if it don't kill me. If I had it my way, I'd take the whole world hunting.
Some of the most memorable and rewarding hunts that I've ever had, and one of the biggest accomplishments that I've ever had, which was the Grand Slam of North American wild sheep. It takes a lot of footprints on a lot of mountains to make that a reality. It's a very, very special accomplishment in anyone's life. And I want to share with you some of the memories of my Grand Slam and some of the memories of Sheridan's Grand Slam. Each ram and hunt that she went on, I could remember mine.
He shot it. We couldn't decide if he hit it because it was so close. We go up to the edge. We had seen 7 rams, but we knew that one had already been in front. And after the shot, we saw 6 run out. And I'm like, oh man. We snuck up on them. Sure enough, we look over and there's one laying there dead. Damn.
Everybody was really excited that I got a really good ram down on the ground.
I just totally can't believe it, boys.
When we got to the ram, Colorado walked over there, grabbed a hold of his ram.
And as soon as he touches that ram, he just breaks down.
I couldn't believe it.
The look on Colorado's face was just, you know, that's the reason I do this.
Well, when we got over there, the sheep were right there on that face. And ranged them near 400 yards. I thought, wow, I wasn't expecting that. And we're on the road, and they're calm feeding. I thought, this just doesn't happen. I gotta tell you, that girl's got ice water in her veins.
The longer I was waiting and watching to get a shot, the more I would start almost shaking and getting nervous. And right before I shot, I had to just take a deep breath and slowly pull the trigger.
She run and just jumped on me, put her arms, and I just swung around. That's the kind of thing that no matter how much money you got, you can't buy that.
Where in the World is Colorado Buck is brought to you by CheaperThanDirt.com, Armscore USA and Rock Island Pistols, Carlson's Choke Tubes, the Shooter's Choice, Norma Ammunition, precision ammunition for the serious hunter, Worldwide Trophy Adventures, the Mule Deer Foundation, Kenetrek Boots, Wild Bill's Taxidermy, the Horseshoe Outfitters in Quebec, Canada, ACI and the Ammo and More Store in Stevensville, Montana, and the Colorado Buck Special Edition Rifle by the Montana Rifle Company. This segment is brought to you by the Colorado Buck Special Edition Rifle from Montana Rifle Company.
You know what's special about the Bighorn for me was it was my first. I drew a tag and I was able to take, at that time, one of the largest sheep in Colorado. Me and a couple buddies, and we went at it. And it took us a long time, but we got a brilliant ram. And hunting hers, it brought back all those memories.
Right over this big pinnacle. You look straight over, there's a flat rock right in the gray bottom. That's sagebrush. It's right in it. There's a couple. We gotta make sure we get the right one. That's him, Sheridan. Wait. I think that hit him good.
I had taken my Grand Slam ram, which was my stone, and the Lord blessed me like never before.
We just caught a glimpse of a couple of white heads of those sheep laying up on the rocks. And boy, we just snuck back real quick, and we picked a spot where we figured we could sneak up to and get a spot scope on them and just see what was really there.
And I'll never forget this. Mark was looking at that, and he just, I seen him shaking his head.
It didn't take very long. 2 seconds in those binoculars, we knew we found what we were after.
And then he finally turned to me and says, "Colorado, you want to see a ram?" And when I looked through that eye spot and scope, and I seen the horns, the curl on that ram.
He got a look on his face and stopped breathing. I was starting to be concerned.
You see a ram that's got a deep curl, and he comes all the way up front. That's what you're looking for. But when he goes past that, and then past the bridge of his nose, and then past the back again, and starts, this looks like a Marco Polo sheep up here. A stone ram. A stone sheep that looked like a Marco Polo.
We laid there for somewhere between 6 and 7 hours. It was really worth the wait. Those rams did get out of their bed.
They got up and come to us and was grazing and going around the side of the mountain that we come from.
They come over one at a time. Of course, the big rams last made us wait the longest.
All the stars aligned.
We just waited that big old ram. He come in there. We got nervous at 303. We were just too excited. 303 yards, Colorado, that's close enough. So
I took my shot.
He's dead. No, he's dead.
That was some good luck for us.
Look at that. That ain't even real. Oh, there's no way that's real.
My Grand Slam ram was by far probably in all my life and all my hunting, probably my greatest trophy. And I took Sheridan back there. Same place, same outfitter, and same results. He blew out and went off to our right side. They had been, the rams that we'd seen was on the left side. So the guides just lit out down to where that ram had busted. If this is gonna be successful and these guys are right, they're gonna throw down a pack and ease it out there. And that's what I'm looking for in my mind, just come on. That means they've seen one, they're getting her ready, and that's exactly what they did.
He's hit. Do it again. Another round. Another round. Shoot again. Shoot again.
He's down. He's down.
That's it. That's it. As a fine guiding job. I'm serious. Well done. Well done, my friend. Look at my girl. You see this? This is my girl right here. Hell.
That could have worked out better.
No. 170 yards with a Colorado Buck Special Edition, spitting out RCA ammo 7 mag. That hurts Darren a little bit, but it was a 7 mag.
I feel better about this.
Follow all the action on Facebook at Where in the World is Colorado Buck?
Just because you go on and pay a lot of money or whatever you do to go on that sheep doesn't mean you're going to get one. I've been on the unsuccessful ones too, just like a lot of people, and so has Sheridan. It doesn't mean you're going to get one, but that physical effort's going to be, you're going to pay it no matter what.
Looking at it, it's beautiful. It's beautiful to look at. But when you start trying to get through it all the way to the bottom, all the way up the other side, and it doesn't look like that much, but it is. Weeks of exercise and preparation weren't enough. I don't have figured out how to do this side heel exercise, how to get your ankles for that. Do not go to Texas to train for backpack mountain hunt. What makes you want to do this? Yeah, because there's a sheep up there. Reload, reload. I don't know if you hit him. I can't tell where it's hitting, guys. Okay, you need to aim higher. I'm gonna have to aim over him. What? Hold on, the fog's coming in. God, it's so disappointing.
You know, Buck was saying this has been a successful hunt already, and you know we don't have an animal on the ground, but you know we had a shot at one, and we got in position and all that stuff, and you know that's he's got a real, that's his idea of a success, and you know some guys' success is putting their name in the record books, but
at least we got to see some sheep. That's the way it goes here. This is a real deal. This is Alaska. My ankles are throbbing, my knees are throbbing, my back's sore, and I love it. I love it so much.
I don't know, it kind of comes down to what's down deep inside you.
Backpacking and sheep hunting for 7 days, and the last 5 days we spent in these mountains here right behind me and climbed to the top almost every day. We did everything that we had to do, that we were supposed to do, that we needed to do, and we didn't bring home a ram. But that's the way it goes.
The valleys is going through all of that, the hiking, the lung burning, the leg aching, the twisting ankles, and the sores from the backpack, the whole ball of wax. You go through all the effort and expense, and you wind up at zero, and you come back. It's, whether everybody wants to admit it or not, it's a valley. It's a valley, but you know that you got to go do it again. And I tell you, it makes the success, if the success does come, all that much more sweeter.
Where in the World is Colorado Buck is brought to you by CheaperThanDirt.com, Armscore USA and Rock Island Pistols, Carlson's Choke Tubes, the Shooter's Choice, Norma Ammunition, precision ammunition for the serious hunter, Worldwide Trophy Adventures, the Mule Deer Foundation, Kenetrek Boots, Wild Bill's Taxidermy, the Horseshoe Outfitters in Quebec, Canada, ACI and the Ammo and More Store in Stevensville, Montana, and the Colorado Buck Special Edition Rifle by the Montana Rifle Company. This segment is brought to you by the Colorado Buck Special Edition Rifle from Montana Rifle Company.
I have 3 sheep, but I am missing the doll sheep. So now we are headed to the Northwest Territories to try to get a doll sheep.
We just got to our spike camp. Our guides here have spotted a couple rams just a few ridges down, so I think the plan is in the morning we're gonna get up and try to get a better view with them and see if they're shooters.
Do you see him on that bench? See that bench has the crap on it. Just about to the top of this mountain, we've seen the rams on. We got 7 rams total. There's 4 on top and there are 3 are still down below. There's one good one up on top here, and the 2 other ones are still below. So we actually just crest this. We should see those 4 rams, and we'll take a look, see what that one looks like. If not, we'll make a game plan from there. But we actually got some sheep back over here. We got a ewe and a lamb, so we are in sheep country finally. We'll take a peek up here and see what we see.
Thank you.
I love you, honey.
That's really special to me because the doll sheep plates my Grand Slam, and I got to do it with my dad here, and he shot a doll sheep with me at the same time, and that's the second time we've done this, shot 2 sheep together, same day. So it's been a great hunt and memories that'll last a lifetime for us.
Colorado wasn't able to go on the last sheep hunt just because of the scheduling and the timing. It was like a last minute opening that Lancaster's had. But he was the first person that Sheridan picked up on the mountainside with the sat phone and called him.
Colorado.
And I answered it, and I heard that little voice on the phone. I knew she got her ram. And she called me. I was her first call. Just, man. Yeah, she hung up the phone, still hadn't let go of my heartstrings. She pursued this because not only did she want to make me proud, I think she wanted to make Colorado proud. And, you know, he was a huge part of why she pursued this and why I pursued it with her. And I just want to thank Colorado for being a part of the family. Sheridan, I am so proud of you. And congratulations on your Grand Slam of North American Wild Sheep. This has been a very special show for me for a lot of reasons, because it wrapped up my Grand Slam and Sheridan's Grand Slam, all the memories all the good times, the rough times, the tough times, the happy times, it all come out in one show, and hopefully we was able to convey that and share it with you. If you're interested in hunting sheep, I'll be glad to visit with you about all the people that I hunted with, give you recommendations of the outfitters and guides that I hunted with that I think are as good as they get. I want to say thank you to all the guides, the outfitters, to Darren Newsom, and to my girl Sheridan. Please catch us next week somewhere in the world for another one. Until then, God bless every one of you, and good hunting.
Closed captioning provided by Rocky Top Outfitters. Book your hunt with Colorado today at HeyColoradoBuck.com. We'll see you on the hunt.
I wonder if there's anything to hunt up there.
No.
I know lots of people in Florida. They'll probably get us a ride up there just like that.
We need to get home.